What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, what I'm going to bring you is a long-term review and my general thoughts of a Noctua. This is the, sorry, I gotta look it up here, the NF-P14s. This is their redux fan. It's one of their more premium quality fans. It generally retails for $21.99, but currently it's on sale for $15 on Amazon, so they do go on sale periodically. It's a square design fan. This is 140 millimeters. You can get it in 120, 90, 200. They have all kinds of different sizes. It does come with a 6-year warranty. Most Noctua products come with at least a 5-year or longer warranty. They're a great company. I would highly recommend purchasing anything from them. But get to a few more specs of this. This does have an SSO bearing in it. Basically what that means is it's going to last probably your whole life, and it's going to be very quiet, very silent. You're not going to hear the fan all that much. Some of the cheap fans out there, you will know when they are ramping up and going full steam. This is a 1500 RPM rated fan. You can get them in different RPM ranges. Generally, when I had it in my system, it did not run at the 1500 RPM range. It's PWM, but basically what that means is there's a 4-pin here. I have no idea if this will focus on that. But you have a 4-pin to connect to your motherboard or a fan controller. Basically what that means is that the motherboard and how hot your system is running, it will adjust the fan speed as needed, so you don't have to worry about it running at 100% or running at a lower RPM. The computer does it all for you, so it's really nice. I would not recommend purchasing anything that's not a PWM fan if you can, mainly because it makes your life a lot easier, because your system will just adjust the fan speed as it needs to go. It is a square design, so again, some of them have a more kind of rounded design, but it does have a square design. I believe these will work a whole lot better if you're doing it on a radiator, so if you're doing like a push-pull, but I had it just as general fan of my system. So let's jump in, take a quick look of it, and see what we think. So overall, when I'm looking at the fan, again, it is a gray design. That's one negative about Noctua fans, is that they generally only have a few color schemes. They now have black, but they previously had like a brownish, tannish color, which was kind of off-putting in your system. So if you're going for one color scheme, that's why I do not have it in my system right now. Is I have a white RGB setup with a Corsair Air 280, and it just didn't fit in there color-wise. I tried to actually mount it in the bottom, but I just don't have enough room to do that. So this is the design. Very good cabling. This is one of the better built cables out there. Again, 4-pin PWM, but it is a very well braided. It's got this little protection thing over the end of it. The negative about these is that they do not come with these anti-rubber mounts, so you have to purchase these separately. They're not that much, but again, that's something I feel like they should throw in there, but they just pop off. They do have different color ones, so if you want a different color scheme, you can do that. And then they usually come with 4 screws, or you can get these little anti-vibration to actually mount them. You just pull them through there when you got them in your case and mount them that way, so you kind of avoid some vibration. But again, that's something you have to purchase separately. There's your fan design here. There's not much to it. It's a fan, but it's generally feels well built. Again, it's plastic, but it seems like it'll probably last for the rest of your life. Comes with a 6-year warranty, so if something happens to it, Noctua is great customer service, so you won't have any issues there. Overall, I would highly recommend this fan as long as you understand that the color schemes are a little different. I believe you can only get it in gray, black, or the brown color. They do not have any lights on there, so if you're wanting lights or any type of RGB setup, they just don't do that. They're more, I think, focused on premium build and silence and performance. It's one of the better performing fans out there. It works better in a radiator from what I've read, so if you're doing a push-pull system. But generally it's quiet in my system. It usually ran around 600 to 800 RPMs. Very rarely did it ramp up to the full 1500. That's mainly because I don't overclock anything. But it's PWM. The negative is you got to buy all these anti-vibration stuff separately, which can run you $15 to $20 depending on how many fans you get and how much you need. That's really it. That's the only negative, is that there's no lighting, and they kind of have weird colors. I mean, the blacks are well improved if you're just wanting standard black, but I kind of wish they would do a little bit of lighting on their fans, because I think for how popular they are, I think they would really you know, push people that way instead of going to some of the, like I had to purchase Corsair fans for my system there because these just didn't work. They didn't really match or line up with anything. I would highly recommend getting these right now because they're $15. So if you want to purchase these, I will put the link below. Premier fans, any Noctua things, any Noctua products I would recommend. So you don't get much in the box. I'm going to do an unboxing of it, but there's nothing in here. You get some screws and you get a little cable. You know, it's a decent length, so I will say that. The cable to connect to one of the fan headers, it's a pretty good length and it's well built. So that's something to keep in mind. That's it. If you have any questions about these, again, this isn't a more advanced review. I've always liked their fans, but it just didn't work with my current setup. Still going to keep it, you know, if I get another system down the line, or we'd like to hook one up in our living room, kind of a home media system, so I'll probably use it there when we do that down the line. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like random videos like this, again, not the most in-depth review. I'm not a professional when it comes to fan reviews, but just general consumer thoughts. It's excellent. Definitely would buy it. Comments below. Like this video if you like it. I will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend. Try to stay cool, especially if you're in one of these hot zones, because it is toasty right now. It's supposed to get up to 92 today, so at least here in Ohio, everyone's got a little heat wave going on. So have a good weekend. Stay cool. Be safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time.